Hello again, everybody, and we're back with episode 21 with Michelle Heslop and the lovely
Claire Lovegrove. I am myself today.
Oh, she's herself, and the lovely Jamie, of course.
And our Jamie.
Hello.
Jamie, who keeps her right.
Keeps her right.
Well, I am a little bit better this week, but I am still a little bit ropey, everybody. You know, because we don't film two together.
She's very much improved from 5 minutes ago.
I was coughing up a lung 2 seconds ago, but yeah, I'm all right. Yes, kids are still off school. It's still the Easter holidays. I hope everyone's surviving.
Yes.
The Easter break.
Yes.
And if you've been on holiday.
Exercising.
Yes, but exercising as well, yes. How's it all going?
It's fabulous.
Good, I'm glad.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Still the last.
One to get picked.
The last one to get picked. The last one in the class. The last everything. But hey,
You'll improve.
somebody's got to be last.
Exactly, yes.
Yes.
First the worst, second the best, third the royal princess. There you go.
The royal princess.
The royal princess. She wasn't even third. 33rd.
I think I came third in a gymkhana once with an old pit pony that had retired.
There you go.
Polo he was called. He was asthmatic. And my mum said she's never laughed as much. She came down to see the gymkhana.
How did you get an asthmatic horse?
Because he lived down the pit. He lived down the mine. All his life.
With these blinkers
He
on
was
and
blind.
that, like that.
Yeah. So I got him for the gymkhana. My mum says, you drag that horse around. It was blind like Rena. I was just pulling it. I came third. My mum still got it. Well, my mum hasn't because she's in heaven.
Yes, yeah.
My dad's got it. Like
Yeah.
above the fire. Third in the gymkhana.
Well,
boom.
I met a girl, she was new at school, and she said, I'd do horse riding. And she had all the strawberry shortcakes. You know the strawberry shortcakes back in the day? Everyone, I had one.
I never even had one.
And I was like that. She went, I'm going horse riding. I went, I can horse ride. Me and my big mouth, Michelle Murphy, remember? I can horse ride. So she went, oh, well, we'll book it on Monday. Go off school for some whatever reason. So I went to, and I was panicking. I never slept all weekend because I told her I could actually horse ride. I'd had one lesson. No. So I went to the library on the Saturday, South Shields Library, and I got horse riding for dummies and taught myself how to ride a horse for Monday.
Joe Dispenza, you don't have to even do it.
There you go. I was literally like, who's a good horse rider?
Red.
The little one. The little one, what's he called? The little horse rider.
Frankie Dettori.
That's the one. I was like, Frankie Dettori on that horse on the Monday. I tell you, I was panicking. I had to put my foot in the stirrup like it had told us in the horse riding for dummies. I was like that. Hoisted myself over. I went for horse riding lessons after that. But she didn't think I couldn't ride. Hey, see? Up there for thinking, down there for dancing, everyone.
For horse riding, down there for
horse riding. My ass was killing. I had to practice putting my hands in the reins, like that.
Yeah, you
got to go. I've got to weave that one through there and weave that one through there like that. But nobody realised.
I can't believe you faked it.
Fake it till you make it. That's what I say. Boom.
Well, the horse riding story for Claire Waff was. I went horse riding, became obsessed, get the Chronicle every Saturday, look for a 14-2.
I used to all the time.
Look for this horse.
I wanted a Palomino.
Did you want a Palomino?
Palomino
I used
horse,
to look for a bay mare, 14-2 hands.
Yeah.
Anyway, it went on and on and on. So my mum and dad paid for this week in the Lake District in winter.
Trekking.
I think I might have told the story on here before. I don't know.
No, I don't think
But
so.
it was flipping -10. I'm not joking. It was a farmhouse in the Lake District. Went for a week. Welsh cob pony called Jacob. I remember and Love in the Afternoon used to be on the radio. Had to look after this horse. Had to get on it. I was like, no heating in this farmhouse. So they came and picked me up a week later. No internet, no Wi-Fi, no nothing, right?
Not back then.
Came to get us, and my mum and dad, I sat in the back of the car like that, and they went, do you still want a horse? I went, do I shite?
Meeting my
But it's
friend,
off for life.
Jennifer Patterson, if you're listening. She'd heard from somewhere that someone had horses in a field in White Leys and nobody wanted them. So me and her,
come home with the
you know what we
horse?
said? I said, you know what? Me mum will not say no if I just turn up with the horse on the drive. And Jennifer went, my dad won't say no either. We'll just go and get the horses. We'll literally walk them home and my mums will be fine. We cried laughing when we got there. They were very well looked after and tied up and had names on and everything. I went, I'm sure these are somebody's horse we're going to get done for stealing, for talking. I said, can you imagine if I just turned up, Mum? This is Rocky, my new horse. The things you think when you're a kid.
Yeah, no.
Ewa had a laugh. Jennifer, I can still remember it now. You have to listen to this one. Bloody hilarious when we're trying to pinch someone's horses from Whiteley's behind Whiteley's shops.
I remember when you used to get asked to exercise somebody's horse, you know, when they were away. And I got this Shetland pony. Well, I didn't know it was a Shetland pony.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I'll exercise it. Well, it wasn't 14 two hands. It was about 6. Right, my feet were like down the thing. So I go up the street to me
Your toes are getting dragged on the floor.
On the Shetland pony, and I came up and I tapped on the window. My mother's like, having a fag and a coffee, watching Wimbledon, and I'm like, I'm on the horse, and just going.
Probably couldn't see you from the window. Oh, you're down there.
And I remember her coming out with that detail on her shoulder. She was trying to balance because I'd flipped and walked all over our garden on this horse, and she just mowed the lawn and done it all, and it was all horse
Our pansies were a mess.
Yeah.
What the hell? Your Livingston daisies and your pansies in your house.
A conifatory was
hey,
not.
I found a horseshoe for you. Yeah, hen weekend. But you still haven't got it, and I kept that. Went out and got it.
Did you?
I did, yeah. You know, when we went to the races.
Yeah.
I gave you it. You obviously can't remember. It was
What do
very
you mean?
memorable.
You said you found it.
I found a horseshoe for you. One of the horses' hooves had shed their foot. And I gave it to you on your
no, I
hen.
thought you meant you found it now and you didn't give us
No,
it.
no,
I've
gave
kept
you
it very precious.
She probably can't even find it. Next week, everyone, will find that horse hoof and she'll bring it to the show next week and we will see how she has treasured that.
Hey, speaking of memories and treasuring, I
Yeah.
just wanted to give you some memories of Whitley Bay on a bank holiday Monday. So I've got a teddy suit on, look.
Yeah.
Does this give you any memories?
Oh, God, yes.
Everyone used to come out the toilets
I
when
know,
you were
and you
drunk.
couldn't fasten it because you
You
were
couldn't
mortal.
fasten it.
I know.
And you'd walk back and people would be like, your teddy suit's hanging out.
Yeah, done it many times. In fact, I just used to put knickers on and leave it flapping out.
I
Me,
know.
I was just, didn't
Well,
do
I
it.
have.
Yeah.
I've just tucked it in. I've got knickers on.
Talking about nether regions, me and Anthony both had to do a bowel screening this week. More serious now.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's a bit of a thing, isn't it? When you've got to poop on that bit of paper.
No.
But you're trying to keep the wee in at the same time because it ruins it if you wee on the paper. I was like that. I'm gonna wee. And it tells you to have a wee first, which I did. But I still
with
put the
our
paper.
net, a bit always comes out.
Always
It
comes
would have been
out.
wee and pose.
I was literally up and down like a bloody who has doors on that toilet trying to. But no, I did it successfully. 2 days on the trot. You've got to put it in the
lovely.
fridge. Something nice to talk
In the
about,
fridge?
guys. I know.
What, next to your
me and
flipping salad
Anthony's
cream?
shite was together. I said, Anthony, I want to be together. So I put them on the same shelf in the fridge. I was like that.
I bet
There's
the
you and
kids-
this me, one little bits of food
I
together.
bet the kids will be nicking your gluten-free cookies beside that.
Hell no, it kept the kids right out the fridge. That's my nana and granddad's shite on that top shelf, so stay off it.
I can't believe
You've got to keep it in the fridge. Then I was a bit worried, right, because you've got to put it in the post box, right, but it was Easter. And I thought it might sit there all weekend. Well,
Sit
it's gonna,
where?
in the post
went
box.
France in the post.
In the post. So I thought, I'll go really early in the morning for the first post. No, it was 12 o'clock on the Saturday. So I went for the 12 o'clock post. I thought, I can't have it sitting there till Tuesday, Easter Tuesday.
Oh, no.
Me poo will be fermented
There'll be
by
flies
then.
round the flipping post box.
There'll be loads of flies round that post box. They'll not know what's going on in Ocean Keys post box, will they? But yes, on a serious note, if you get your bowel screening through the post, because I think when you're over that lovely 50 number, you have to do it every 2 years maybe, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether the UK do it. Do the UK do it? I'm not sure.
I think they do. I
Yeah.
think they do screening, but I've got to get mine looked at a lot with Nan dying of bowel cancer and Bob speaking of bowel cancer, Bob.
Stop banging the
It's not
table.
funny. There's always a funny story with us. It is
yeah.
terrible. So my dad's 90, bless him, and he has been diagnosed with bowel cancer and he's not actively seeking treatment. 2 funny stories. The first one is he flipping FaceTimes this week, as he does, right? Just when the film's starting.
Oh,
Every
always
time.
You've got that sixth
So we're
sense,
just
haven't
laying
you?
down and he goes, hello. I go, the film's start. Oh. So nothing stops him. So he
No.
carries on. So he says, I keep getting these phone calls from the cholesterol department. I went, the cholesterol department? He went, yes. He said, they're ringing us more often. He said, and they're very interested in me bowels and what's coming out my arse. I says, the colorectal department, man.
I was going to say, that's the wrong part of your body. What the hell, Bob?
I said, the development cholesterol department. What
bless
division?
him, the cholesterol. He thought they were talking about his high cholesterol.
He says, I thought, why do they keep asking about me arse?
Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Poor Bob.
And then the palliative care nurse rang him and she said, Robert,
Yeah.
you know, we need to do your end of life care plan. But my
Yes.
dad doesn't give it.
Yeah.
We're just functioning. He says, I said to my dad, flipping before cancer, all the fags you've smoked and all the drink you've drunk and everything else, like...
He's done marvellous
He's
tonight.
done marvellous
Hasn't he?
tonight.
Yeah, he
So
has.
we're just taking, you know, each day as it comes.
Funny story as well.
Yeah.
Ellis is on the phone. Elvis,
Yeah.
Elvis, my soldier, is in me phone, which is,
Yes.
And he's on the
That's
phone.
Michelle's son,
My
Ellis,
middle
but we'll
one,
call
Ellis.
him
We'll call
Elvis the pelvis.
Elvis the pelvis.
Yes.
We've all got
I
nicknames.
think it's auntie and mother abuse and
It is,
family abuse.
But he doesn't answer to his own name. He only answers
He is
to Elvis
Elvis.
anyway. So we're talking about this policy, and I went, oh, yeah, it's with Scottish widows. And Ellis went, he had a Scottish widow. I didn't know he had a Scottish widow. And I was like, what are you talking about? I went, it's called bloody Scottish widows.
That's the
But
insurance
it is
in
a
England.
weird name when I thought about it afterwards. I
know.
thought, just because we've heard it like forever, haven't we? Scottish
Yes.
Widows, there's a company in here on the black
Yes.
horse. Or was that?
No, she had a black cape and
Black
she was dead
cape,
pretty.
That's right, she was.
And she was, I mean,
the horse was the bank, wasn't it?
It was Lloyd's
Lloyd's,
bike.
that's right, on the stallion. yes, it was. So Scottish Widows, when I put the phone down, I thought, it is a bit of a weird name, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I wonder if it was a Highland widow who founded the company.
The insurance company, probably.
You never know. Never know.
Sensible woman.
I know.
She'd be worth a bloody fortune
Wish I
now.
was a pound
We should
behind
do
her.
Geordie with us.
Yeah, there'd be a few of them.
Oh, flipping heck. I know, I can't believe Bob's got a 90.
Yeah, no.
What the hell?
He's doing well. He has done
Amazing.
well.
Amazing.
Anyway, another good cause we're going to talk
What
about
we're talking
is
about?
I've just signed up for the Murph.
Oh, yes.
And it's for cystic fibrosis. Amazing course. This is the 6th year that the gym, SHP Sustain in Wangara, has done this charity event. It's very well organised, and I think it was $14,000 or something we raised last year. So I've got a partner. I'm doing it in a partnership with Mike from Mick. I keep saying Mick from the gym.
Mick from the gym.
Mick from the gym. And it is a 1.6k run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats, finished by another 1.6 run. And the Murph does stem from a guy in the army who died, and that's why it's called the Murph. And this is
Challenge.
like an army
It's
challenge.
called a charity challenge
yes.
in
So we're
Murph's
doing it for cystic
memory.
fibrosis on the 2nd of May, so we'll keep you posted. Hesway's going to have a stall there, so anyone round in Perth, come down and have a look at our stall and donate as well if you're there. It's going to be held at the gym, like I say, on the 2nd of May.
Lovely.
So, yeah, I've got to do
obviously,
some good training for that one.
I'll
Yes.
come again because I was there last year, and it is
Yes,
such a good
it
course.
is.
And
You can
cystic
help Anthony
fibrosis.
because my daughter and son-in-law are away in Bali, and we've
Oh.
got the 3 kids and
Can I
me
work in
own.
the shop?
And me own, so Anthony's going to have 4 kids and the shop to run while I'm doing loads of
No,
pull-ups.
I'll come and do the shop.
But Claire'll come and run the shop as well. Yeah.
Hesway.
Hesway, yes.
Fabulous.
Yes.
I love waiting in the shop.
Yeah.
I love waiting in that Yola shop.
I know. I went this morning,
My
had a
shop.
little
Did
shop.
you love
didn't we?
it?
Did love it, yes.
It's dead good.
Got
You love
some
your
lots-
treats.
I've got a little one on today, a little bracelet.
Yes.
Too, what you gave me.
Yes.
Bracelet. And she gave us some sunglasses, which were a bit of the wrong shape for my dodgy eyes. And it showed that I have one eyebrow higher than the other, so I always look like I'm like
So we swapped them.
So we swapped them
So
for
we
the
swapped
bigger
them for
Jack
the
Onassis
Olivias.
ones. Yeah.
No, but then what
Yeah, no, that
happened?
wasn't.
And then you never even got them because
No,
I had to give them to Emma because
yeah,
she needs
because
them for
Emma,
Thailand tomorrow.
She's flying off to Thailand tomorrow, so she needed
Yeah.
them more than me. So it's all right then.
Yeah,
She can
Emma
have my
needed them more.
glasses.
Those
she did.
glasses, so Olivia modelled, if
Yeah.
you go on the Etiola collection on Instagram, and my Olivia modelled these glasses. Well, they're flipping flown out the door. I've had to do another order.
And I had just done her hair, so
Selling like hotcakes,
yes,
and you've done her hair.
I'd
She
just
looked
finished
bloody
her hair. She looked
fabulous.
fabulous. She did with
did.
her little Liv. They're called Liv as well, aren't they? Olivia glasses.
Well,
No.
I've called them Olivia glasses.
Oh, right, okay.
I called
Oh, well,
Olivia
you-
glasses.
Yes, you're going to have to do that on the webpage as well.
The Carolyn Bessett ones, the Kathleen Bennett ones.
Kathleen, yeah, we're like a little bit.
Kathleen
Kathleen. I get everybody's name wrong, Kathleen.
Carolyn Bessett, I mean.
It definitely hasn't got the same ring. Kathleen. Kathleen and John.
Oh, John and Kathleen.
Oh, John and Kathleen. Oh,
Yeah.
Kathy. Oh, Kathy.
So
John.
they're flying out the door.
Good. That's what you
Loving
want.
it.
Yes. So it's not launched just yet?
No, not officially. I'm waiting for the leather bags getting handmade.
Yeah.
And they really are getting handmade.
Yeah.
Like, that's, they're working overtime, bless them.
Yes, to get the bags all sorted.
They are
yes.
to get the beautiful
Oh, well, we'll
bags
keep you
sorted.
posted on that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep you posted in Hesswear. I'm going to put a couple of your, because I love your loungewear. You know that? Yeah, like flares and then
Yes.
they're off the shoulder, like that Carolyn
Yeah.
top I had on
Yes.
last week.
Yeah, last week, you know.
Yeah. Like that.
Yes.
I love that.
I'll have to get you the
So
trousers.
I'll put a couple of the outfits in and mix and match with the gorgeous bags.
Yes, definitely.
Just
Sounds
making
like
women
a
feel
plan.
lush, man.
Yes. Anyway, getting back to
Yeah.
no, I was saying what I was getting on my tails
What we're
this
talking
week.
about.
And I've
Yeah.
decided I'm sick of being a Debbie Downer with this menopause, right? We know that we've
Right.
got 7 million different
Symptoms.
symptoms of menopause
Yeah.
and more getting added on. Even blindness was the one when I was reading something the other day. I was like, what the hell? We're going to be a stinky blind mess before along with my bloody dogs. But the Japanese, when I was reading into it, have a totally different outlook
Yes.
on menopause. They find it empowering
Yes.
and a new beginning because they don't have to worry about childbirth because they're not going to get pregnant because they're past that part of that
Yes.
stage of their life.
Yeah.
And they're literally, it's an empowering new beginning. So I think that's the way we've got to look ahead, girls.
Yes, I think you have got
Got to
menopause.
change.
I think
change
I
my
might have said
attitude.
the same thing a few
You
episodes
did, but
ago.
it takes me a while to cotton on.
I know how you
Just
made it
take
out
me-
like it's your homework.
I did.
I
thought
was
of it
reading
first.
and I discovered
That the Japanese.
the Japanese.
Yes.
Yes.
So they do. It's
transition.
Whatever. I've wrote something down. So you think to need to change your attitude towards it and see it as a new chapter in your life.
Your attitude.
Attitude. That's because I'm eating tunes. Don't make us laugh
do
because I
not.
will start
Do
coughing
not.
and
I've still
not
got the
be
cough.
able to stop. I've still got the cough.
I
Yes.
do love that. And actually, like something happened. I can't remember. Something was a bit stressy, and I'm just not responding like I used to. And I'm like doing such good things in my life. I think it
I
is
know.
balancing. I'm actually
It is.
doing all this stuff that I've learned over the years and
Yeah.
putting it in action.
Yeah.
And like you've got to keep hustling.
You have, definitely.
You've got to
Because
keep
it's
hustling,
hard.
keep
I did that
working in it.
video of how hard it is a day in the life of me trying to do everything we're supposed to do and do housework and look after your kids and look after your husband and do everything else. You know what I mean? I know they can look after themselves, but yeah. You know, still
But
while
you
life
do
goes
look
on.
after your husband. And
And it's
I
literally
don't look after
crazy. He has to fend for himself, the poor guy.
He's a survivor.
I'm a survivor. Yeah.
He's
He
out
will-
there surviving and thriving,
Yes.
is my shame.
In the words of Gloria Gaynor, he will survive.
He will survive.
Definitely will.
He does well.
But no,
yeah.
it is hard work, as we keep saying, and it is,
Yeah.
and you've just got to keep hustling, getting up every day, put your big girls knickers on, and just see it as a more positive thing instead of going, oh my god, this menopause is shite. Because it
Yeah.
is, you know, it is a new beginning, I suppose,
round.
and
It
just try and
can-
turn it round into something more positive.
Count your blessings. So I'm catching me thoughts.
Yeah.
That hypothalamus, but
Yep.
I've learned a bit of something else now
Oh.
from Joe Dispenza. I've moved
Oh,
on
yep.
to the next chapter. So
Yep.
your cerebellum.
Oh my
Now,
god.
I know I don't want to make it too complicated, but your cerebellum is where you store habits.
Right,
So you've done your hypothalamus, you're fighting against your hypothalamus, you're creating new genes. Remember,
Yep,
we talked
yep.
about that.
The new
DNA, you
protein
can
genes,
prune your
yep.
proteins and your genes,
Yep.
and you can cut off all the old crap and regrow this beautiful
Yes.
proteins, happy proteins. Your cerebellum is what I think we're getting to we're going to get to the end of this book, I promise. But it's like every time
It's
I
got
read
3
a new
million
chapter, I go,
chapters, this book.
oh, there's another bit. Thank God I'm doing it slowly. But your cerebellum, so you're actually, that's the thing that you need to change. Because that's
Yes.
like a habitual, you know, like when you do something, you just automatically do
it, yeah,
Like
yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
So the cerebellum is what does that.
Right.
So when you keep changing all this stuff and it becomes a habit,
Yeah.
like that's your cerebellum. So that's the big the kahuna that you've got to
Got to
change.
change, yeah.
So when your cerebellum automatically clicks into happy thoughts,
Yes.
good thoughts, blessed thoughts.
And it is hard to break those thoughts because, like I said, it all kind of drags you back, doesn't it, of saying, having a bit of a moan. But yeah, it is hard
having a moan and putting yourself out there. So, for example, when we were in Bali last time, you weren't there. What are the Bali 6? I think there was Bali 3 last time.
Yeah.
And actually, they ended up Bali 2. So it was me and Kaza and Beans. And we met this guy, Marty, right? And I can't see what Caroline's doing. It's not PC correct, which is flipping shocking when she met him. Anyway, he was telling me last night, we love Kaza. Tells it how it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't tell you, but it's really funny. I wish I could. But we met Marty at the hotel and became friends.
Yeah.
Like, we had a great couple of nights with him. And you say you're going to keep in touch, but we never do.
It's hard. Life's hard, isn't
But
it?
I did. He came
good.
up last night.
Oh, that's who was there. Yes,
That's who was there. And
I
it
wasn't
was
sure.
making
I thought you
that
just
effort.
picked up a random stranger like you normally do and took them home.
No. But I am pretty good at that. But it was lovely when he got in touch. And I think we need to do more of that. You know, like when you say to
definitely.
people, we will do that. We will meet again. Let's do something together. And doing it. And it was so friggin' nice. Like,
Even seeing Emma this morning, when I was coming away, I was thinking, we just don't make enough time. I know life is busy and everything, but you've just got to make that effort, haven't you? To try and get together, even if it's just dinner or... I was even thinking about doing that roller disco or something on a Friday night and getting a few girls to do the roller disco down.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever it is, down over a little bit for a bit of a giggle.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be good. I was quite good at me 360 back in the day.
I've never 360.
I could do a 180 and a 360.
21 minutes.
Oh my
Stop
God,
it.
we are
Right.
so-
So we've talked about...
We've talked about that.
We've
We've
talked about
talked about the charity Japanese.
cerebellum.
Me bowel screening is in the post. Covered in flies.
Thank
but
God
hey
it's
ho.
not in the fridge anymore.
Thank God. I might have ate it along with a chocolate egg. Oh, can you imagine? Anyway, I've got to say, we've asked a lovely Elaine Barker to come on
Yes.
to give us some kind of advice on what to eat, what not to eat, what to avoid, you know, what to eat more of in menopause and just general health kind of thing for longevity. And she is from AB Performance and Nutrition, and she'll be with on one next. Maybe it's 23, episode 23. Maybe we'll try and get Elaine in and have a little bit of a chat with her.
Oh, I
to
flipping
see.
love Elaine.
I know, but she's
Elaine is
Irish.
a
I've got to give you a heads up. She's Irish, so we're going to have 2 Geordies and an Irish woman. So there's a joke there somewhere. I know there is.
With a Scotsman walking into a
And a
bar.
Scotsman walk into a recording studio. But yes, we might have to have subtitles. But yes, when we start all talking, I'm sure you'll be able to work out. But she's fabulous. But she has agreed to come on and give you a little bit of advice about what not to do, what to do.
Love it.
Yeah, so
So
good.
you don't
So
have to
that's
listen
come-
to us anymore trying to wing it
Yeah.
and talking about, you know, Cadbury's cream eggs. We're going to talk about proper food.
Oh, I did have a little Cadbury's cream
I
egg
did.
yesterday.
I have
Ooh, when you
smashed
lick
a
the
few.
little chocolate
Oh
out
my
the middle.
God.
Lovely.
Yeah, I've smashed a
You've
few
got to have a
cream
little
eggs.
treat as well. You can't cut everything
Oh,
off.
God, yeah. You've got to...
Yeah, you've got to, as long as everything in
yourself.
moderation. In moderation, yeah.
Now,
all good.
back to Elaine.
Yes,
Girls, guys, whoever's watching, Elaine is an inspiration. She is the strongest. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
she's- yeah.
Her body
she is.
she's just a machine.
She is a
And
machine,
she
definitely.
practices, but she's not like the West Coast girls where you look and think, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I have to delete that bit out because that was a full swear. But she's not like the West Coast girls when you go, oh, for God's sake, you know, like, look, you're swishing your ponytail.
No.
She is...
And she is a
flipping
lovely girl as
amazing.
well. Yeah,
And
she's always giving me
beautiful
advice in the
person.
gym as well. So it'll be nice to have her on next one. And yeah, and keep liking.
So are we going to start
keep
having
sharing.
guests?
Going to have guests, guys. How's this all going? Oh my God.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
We might have to get Matthew McConaughey on.
Jodie Spencer.
I'm gonna send them an email and see how that one goes off, guys. But
Hey,
yes.
I haven't told you. I haven't had one
You didn't?
response.
Oh.
But I've been Instagramming people and sending my little videos to
good.
Chatty Man Alan Carr.
Oh, I love Alan.
Well, he
Carr.
hasn't responded.
Oh,
Alan, if you're
come
out
on.
there.
Come on, Alan.
I've done like a whole raft of people asked Chatty GBT and he said, message Chatty Man.
Oh,
I haven't heard.
there
But I'm
you
just
go.
trying to put it out. And we're meeting our team.
Yes, we are. We're back
Curtain marketing team.
Next week. Maybe
Next
week.
week. And we're going to be going through, because we don't know how to do reels and grabs.
No, so we're going to do a few more reels and what have you.
And
Yes, as well.
try and work that out. So watch this space.
But keep liking, guys. Keep commenting, because we do really love the comments. So keep commenting, keep liking, keep sharing. If you know anyone who wants to giggle, who needs a little bit, a bit of a laugh, send it on to them as well. And definitely see you next time. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the Easter.
What's my banger?
What's my banger?
Oh, snap. 90s
I got
again.
the power.
I snap attack, front to back, in this thing called rap. Nigga like a shovel, rhyme double on a heavenly level. Bang the bass, turn up the treble. Radical mind day and night all the time.